Let's talk about Vinted PRO again. Today, a few tips, tricks, and things that will allow you to bypass the system, basically. This is the follow-up to my previous video on the subject. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out. Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person who lives abroad. Today I would like to talk about Vinted PRO again. This is the second part of the Vinted PRO video. I'll put the link to the first part in the description if I won't forget. Today I would like to give you some tips, tricks and ways to bypass the system, basically to make your life just a little bit easier there, because that platform is not good for resellers, really. But before we jump to the subject, if you wish to support me and this channel, please click the like button and consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. It's all free and takes 5 seconds. So guys, first of all, Vinted is so simple and so straightforward that honestly it's a pain for a person who professionally sells online. I know it sounds counterintuitive, because if something is simple, it's good, isn't it? But there is nothing there to make your life easier, basically. Literally, the platform is so simple that it's just too simple. I mean, I don't want to disrespect anybody, but it's really good for amateurs who are selling their own stuff. If you are somebody for whom time is money and you do it to pay your bills, Vinted is really pain in the neck. So if you are cross-listing your eBay items to Vinted, there is a few things you need to know about it. So first of all, what kind of inventory sells? To me, it seems that the best inventory that sells there is inventory that caters to younger people. So if you sell cheap ladies clothing like me, it will be your fast fashion like Boohoo, Pretty Little Thing, Shein and stuff like that. Also Nike, Adidas and other kind of activewear brands. What is going to struggle there is brands that cater towards more mature customers. Your Winsmoor, Bon Marsh, Eastex, Marks and Spencers, Cotton Traders and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, and if you cross-listing there, start cross-listing with the inventory that have that younger appeal. And start with that first and then go to inventory that appeals to more mature customers. Next, the most important one, paying out the money. If you had a private account previously and you've closed it down to open the Pro account, you won't be able to use the same bank account. I ended up setting up a brand new account, which is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But it is what it is. I tried to reason to the people there, but they didn't want to listen. So unless you convert your private account into Pro account, you will have to use the different bank account. In hindsight, if I knew that, I would convert my private account to the Pro account and not like the way that I've done it. Second thing is verification process when you request a payout. I had to upload my driving license and tax return again, despite doing it when I was setting up my Vinted Pro account. Obviously, they have rejected my tax return, stating that it's out of date. Why? Because they are based in France and they have no idea that in Britain the tax year is not the same as a calendar year. Unfortunately, in 1752, some British aristocrat, who I bet had a history of inbreeding dating 10 generations back, figured out that it would be fucking brilliant idea to start the tax year in April, when they were changing Georgian calendar to the proper calendar. And then for last 300 years, nobody has figured out that it makes no sense to start tax year in April, when the rest of the world starts it in 1st of January. So guys, to pay out the money, you need to do your taxes and upload a fresh tax return. Yeah. Next thing is SKU box. There is no SKU box, and you can't search your own wardrobe either. So there is a pain in the neck when something sells on eBay and you have to take it down on Vinted. For me, using paid software is impossible. I just don't earn enough money on Vinted to justify using and paying for a software that will do it automatically. But there is a way around it. Item description is fully searchable on Vinted, so you can use that, and I will show you in a minute how I do it. Now, when your item sells on Vinted, take it down on eBay and keep it in your unsold or in your scheduled listings. Because if you delete it permanently and you will end up with a return on Vinted, then you have to list that item on eBay from the scratch. Basically, you have to take your photos, you have to, make the listing. This way, by keeping it in your unsolds or your scheduled listings, when you get a return on Vinted, listed it back on eBay is a couple of clicks and job done, 5 seconds, and you're good to go. The same way, for the same reason, if you sell something on eBay, so go to Vinted and change it to hidden. Don't delete it. Yeah, change it to hidden, and if you end up with a return on eBay, then you can easily put it back on Vinted. Next, the fact the item description is searchable means that we can use it. If you double down on item specifics on eBay, like me, by putting them into your item description, so you copy your item specifics and you're putting it to item description. You can do that on Vinted as well. Just copy your eBay item specifics from your eBay item description and put it into Vinted item description. That will give you a higher chance of being found on Vinted. I didn't do it on my private account. I do it now, and I must say sales are way much better. Is this the reason why the sales are much better? I don't know, but it's worth doing in my opinion. Next thing is printing out your labels when something sells on Vinted. This is a pain, especially on Monday when you've got numerous items sold. You've got a dozen items sold or half a dozen items sold, over the weekend. So you don't need to go to that messaging system and look for the message where you can generate your label. They are all in one place in your orders. I will show you in a minute where exactly they are, and you can fairly quickly print out your labels, although again you can't do it in bulk. Next, when you cross-list your items to Vinted during the day, just save them as drafts and put them live in the afternoon or early evening. This way they will be super fresh when people are actually browsing Vinted. Even better, save them all for entire week and put them live on Friday afternoon. I have sold dozens of items this way by listing them on Friday afternoon and selling them over the weekend when there is a lot of people on Vinted. On Vinted, the same as on eBay, the fresher your item is, the higher visibility it has. Next, postage. You don't have to offer all those postage options. I only offer every. I don't even offer Royal Mail, and people are still buying. So you don't have to offer them all. Like I said, I only offer every. I didn't have any complaints that I don't offer Yodel or Royal Mail or anything else. Now, invoices for postage. Vinted creates invoices for postage that actually has been paid by the buyer, yet invoices are in your name. So in my opinion, you have to put them through your books, making one entry for the sales deducted for postage and one entry for postage itself. Same amount of money, one is cost, one is income. I'm not a tax expert. This is what I do, and I do it once a month, and I will show you how I do it. Next, I didn't even think about it before. When you sell 10, 20 items a day on eBay, then you have to go to Vinted and take them down, basically. It's fairly easy to turn that process into flipping half an hour of wasted time, basically. The more items you have cross-listed, the more often you will have to take them down, either on one or the other side. So to be honest, I have never thought that it will be an issue, but it is. During the day when I sit in front of my computer working, that's not a massive problem. Problem starts when I go to sleep or when I need to go out. I mean, sooner or later I will encounter a situation where something sells on both platforms at the same time. Yeah? On numerous occasions, I was already in bed when I had a kaching on eBay, and it was the item that has been cross-listed to Vinted. So I had to get out of bed, turn on my computer, go to Vinted, delete the item from Vinted, just to avoid selling it again overnight. Yeah, not ideal really. And the more items I will put on Vinted, the more often it will happen. Obviously, when you are using some sort of cross-listing software, it can be done automatically. Like I've said, I can't afford that kind of software because my sales on Vinted are just too low. I think what I'm going to do moving forward, excuse me, moving forward is when I've got new item to list, I will list it on eBay and I will keep it on eBay for at least 6, maybe even 9 months before I will cross list it on Vinted. This way, I will avoid removing those items that have sold on eBay, gazillion times a day. Yeah, if it sells on eBay, fine. If it doesn't sell on eBay after 9 months, then I will cross-list it on Vinted. So guys, let's jump to my laptop and I will show you how I do things on Vinted. Please free to give any advice in comment section. By far, I'm not trying to claim that I'm a king of Vinted. If you have a better way of doing something, if you think your way saves time, please let us all know in the comment section. Share your knowledge so we can improve ourselves on Vinted Pro. So guys, we are on my Vinted account. As you can see, we've got, let me have a pen. There we go. Yeah, we've got 1,500 items live. I have started to list my items in November, beginning of November, I would say 5th or 6th of November. So today it is, when I record this video, it's 17th of January. I have recently stopped to cross list because I've got better things to do at the moment. So yeah, 1,500 items since beginning of November, a little bit more because some of them sold, some of them I had to take down. So if we look here, so since that beginning of November, I have sold 102 items. 102 items, and to be fair, trousers, jeans, and skirts sell the best. As you can see, swales of trousers, swales of skirts, and trousers again, and skirts again, and again, skirts, and some jumpers as well at the beginning when I started with jumpers. In the same, so 102 items have sold. In the same time, I had to take down 152 items because they have sold on eBay. So yeah, not that bad, to be honest, because on the private account, I had like 12 or 15 to 1. So I had to take down 12 to 15 items for every item that I have sold on Vinted. So yeah, this is quite good, quite decent. What I wanted to show you as well is that there is a lot of items with zero views. I mean, lots of them, zero views, zero views. Yeah, zero views, zero views. Here and here, and here as well, and here. Yeah, and here as well, and here as well, here as well. And here, yeah, a lot of the items with zero views, a lot of items with one view, two views. So yeah, the traffic here is not that good, not that great, to be honest. Not that great. I don't think there is a lot of people buying on this platform. Now, let's go to this thingy thing, to this item, because I want to show you something. These are item specifics that I've got in my eBay item description. So I copy and paste them here because, like I've said, on Vinted, item description is searchable, so it is beneficial to have them. And I think, at least in my opinion, because I didn't have them on private account, I have them here, and sales are way much better now when I got them. This is my SKU number. Like I said, description is searchable, so I've put the SKU number here, and I put that S means it's the smallest parcel out of the one that Vinted offers. So I know what to do basically with that parcel. Anyway, when something sells on eBay, let's say we want to find this parcel, YC54. Okay, YC54. Let me write it down because I will forget. YC54. Okay, so let's say we are here. We click over here, turn it to catalog, and we put YC54, and we hit the enter, and yeah, there we have it. We've got it. Yeah, so I can easily open this item and then click hide to hide it because it has sold on eBay. Yeah, so that's how I do it. If you have a lot of items here, like I see now, you see now we've got 3. If you have, for example, 200 of them, what you can do is quickly click woman, or choose the brand, or choose the color, and you will quickly kind of filter down those results, and you will be able to find your item. So that's how I take items down when they sell on eBay. And like I've said to you before in the video, I keep, at least for a while, I keep all those sold items that have sold on eBay here in my hidden listings. So if item is returned on eBay, I can easily put it back on Vinted with 1 click or 2 clicks. I wanted to show you something in terms of reviews. When you are on Vinted Pro account, then customer has to wait 14 days before he or she is able to leave you a review, which means that, as you can see, members reviews 26, automatic reviews 44. Yeah, a lot of people is just not bothered to come back after 14 days to leave you a review. If they can't do it right away, they will just not do it. They will just not do it, and you will receive automatic review. So yeah, basically almost twice as many automatic reviews that member reviews. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. Other thing is my followers. I don't do anything to get those followers. They kind of grow. They kind of grow organically, and I must say that they grow way much faster than on my private account. I mean, like I had after 6 months on a private account, I had like 3 of them maybe. Over here, I already have quite a decent number. Okay, and next thing is when you go here and you click to your orders, you've got over here orders in progress. Over here, orders in progress. Yeah. Then you've got completed here and canceled here. But what I want to talk about is those orders in progress. So if you got orders in progress, you can very quickly print out the label. You still have to do it one by one, but you can do very quickly. You just click to that. It takes you to the message. In the message, you can create your label. You click here to go back to this site. Click another one, click another one, click another one, click another one. And fairly quickly, you've got all your labels that you need. As you can see, because of that 14 days rule, I've got quite a lot of items that I'm still waiting for the money. Because when I receive the money, they go here to completed, yeah? Sales completed, okay? Next, what next do I want to show you? Right, invoices for postage. So when you want to have your invoices for postage, you need to go here to balance, then click here invoices, and then you will have invoices for postage, and you can choose the month that you want to see. Then I download all those invoices for postage. Then I've got this widget or extension to the Chrome browser that is called Small PDF. So when I click that Small PDF, I can merge. So I click that merge, I select all the files with those postage invoices. I put it into one file, one big PDF file with all of them all together. And then I just count the money that I have paid and I use it in my bookkeeping software, and I upload that one big massive file as my invoice that relates to the entry in my bookkeeping software. Right, so that's out of the way as well. And I think that will be it, what I wanted to show you here. And that will be it for today, guys. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. If you wish to support the channel further and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Have a great week. I'll see you next time. God bless you all and bye-bye.